While we're talking about law and order, something pretty unusual happened earlier this week at the Clackamas County Fair. A rookie state lawmaker named James Hieb got arrested by Clackamas County Sheriff's deputies. It's okay if you don't know him. He was just sworn in to replace Christine Drazen when she stepped down to run for governor. Hieb said that he was at the fair Wednesday talking with voters. Around 10 p.m. he said he'd had about 4 drinks and he went to hang out by the rodeo grounds to meet some friends and walk home.
A lady came up and was like, "You can't be smoking, no smoking." And I was like, "All right, whatever," and kind of blew her off. And she's like, "I'm going to get the police." And I was like, "All right." I don't know, I didn't really think much of it.
But maybe he should have. Before long, he said 3 sheriff's deputies from Clackamas County were there. They arrested him, put him in handcuffs. He said they charged him with disorderly conduct and interfering with a police officer. I asked him what he did to get those charges.
I just kind of, the lady told me no smoking. I was just like, okay, you're just kind of rude, and just kind of blew her off. Yeah, it was, outside. I was off by myself. I just, I know there's not supposed to be smoking on the fairgrounds, which in hindsight, I wish I would have waited till I had left. But I just never in a million years thought it would have blown into something so big.
And why did she say, "Okay, I'm calling the police"? You're saying you were blowing her off, but sometimes blowing off is just shrugging and looking the other way, and sometimes there's some choice words involved.
Yeah, no, I think it was mainly just me just being like, okay, whatever. I never raised my voice at her. I never called her bad names or anything like that. I just kind of was like, just blew her off. Was like, okay, whatever. Leave me alone, essentially. And
now, if you're thinking, come on, there has to be more to this story, I agree. I emailed the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office to try and learn their side, but they would only confirm the arrest and the charges. I can tell you that Hieb has a background that includes several misdemeanors and violations. He also pointed out that he's a Marine combat veteran. It is a strange story, to be sure. The whole thing is so confusing, kind of the headline, state rep arrested over cigarette at the fair. Seems very strange.
Yes, I think so as well. And I don't really know what to think about it. I just, at this point, I wish that I would have made a better choice and waited till leaving the fair to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, there's still something missing here. We're going to bring you some updates when we get more of the story and sort it out and have it start to make more sense.